got some crazy thick fog this morning. We're about to be surrounded in it. It's crazy. Can't even see any mountains off in the distance. So thick. Thickest fog since I've been out here. Can't even see, barely see my friends down there. I can only see my friend Brian, but I can't even see Dar set up or Greg set up. So crazy. Beautiful morning. Gave us a beautiful sunrise first with no fog. It's almost like Mother Earth was like, let me show you this beautiful sunrise, because it was the most beautiful sunrise since I've been out here. And then right after that sun rose, it said, okay, show's over. Now I must engulf you in fog. Good morning. Today is going to be a pretty interesting and fun day. So, I know you guys hear about me talk about my Canadian a lot. My friend Donna, every time she gets into my comments or my chats, I'm like, my Canadian. Because she is. She's only my Canadian. Nobody else's. So she came over to say hey to me the other day. She just now made it back into the States and came down here to Quartzsite. And she was telling me that she's set up with this lady. And she's such a nice lady and everything. And that it would be awesome if I could come over and do a video of her. And I'm like, huh, well, what's so special about this lady? And she tells me this lady's almost 80 years old, living this lifestyle right here full time. Full time. So as soon as she told me that, I had to accept that offer right away. I was like, of course, I definitely want to go meet this lady, because she's already an inspiration to me. Because I hope that when I'm 80 years old, I will still be out here living this lifestyle right here. And come to find out, she's also a fellow YouTuber. You guys know how I feel about meeting fellow YouTubers that live this same lifestyle right here. So pretty stoked about that. But I'm not going to tell you the name of her channel yet. I'm going to let her give out all those details, talk about her channel. We're going to see her setup. She's going to talk about how long she's been doing this. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. So excited to go meet this lady. So let's go. Yesterday, our friend Brian over there, Vintage Van Life, fellow YouTuber, you guys have probably already seen him on one of my videos, and then he did a whole entire video of me, like a whole entire video. But he is a fellow YouTuber, so I'm gonna walk over here and see if maybe he might want to ride with me today to go meet this cute little lady. Hopefully he's motivated. It is early in the morning, so he's got his door open. Knock, knock.
Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Everybody say hi to Brian.
Hi, everybody.
So, as you know, I'm going to go film that cute little lady today. Do you want to ride along with me?
I would love to ride along with you.
Yes. Maybe if I need an extra hand in filming or something.
Oh, so she's looking for what she's really saying is, will you be my cameraman?
You guys know I don't need that. I've been doing this for 4 years. But it is nice sometimes to not have to pull out my tripod, set the tripod up, when I could have an extra set of hands here. So I'm pretty excited to go meet this lady.
I am too, because I hope I'm doing what she's doing when I'm her age.
Right? Totally. Yeah. So she's an inspiration, and we haven't even met her yet.
Yeah, right on.
All right, let's saddle up. Get ready.
Good.
Gonna go ahead and head out, and then my nice friend Dar, see the truck down there? So I don't have to pack up my bus, because every time I have to go somewhere I have to pack up the bus. He's gonna let me drive his truck into town today, so that's nice. All right, get my stuff together and go meet this lady. Hey!
Hey!
Oh my goodness! Hello! Hi there! Hi, babies! Hi! Oh my goodness, aren't you a cutie? Cutie patootie. Hello! Hello! Sorry, I always have to meet the dogs first. Lindy!
How are
Nice
you,
to meet
sir?
you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my goodness, I've been looking forward to this. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Hello, babies. Hi. So you know what the camera is, don't you? You know what the camera is. You know. Huh? Yes.
She gets very, she used to throw
Hi.
toys behind me.
Hello. Hi.
As I would do my live. Oh, she's been awful. Yeah.
Hello. All right, here she is, guys, Lindy. I've already been talking about you this morning, by the way, so.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Okay, let's
Those
hope
all
it's
good things so far.
So far. May
So-
get bad in a minute, huh?
So we have Lindy, and then this is Marley. Come here, Marley. You want to say hi to everybody?
Oh,
Come
yeah.
here. Can I pick her up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I know some doggies don't like to be
No,
picked up.
she's fine.
Here's Marley. You say hi. Say hello. Say hey to them. I know you can't see them, but they're there.
She goes, Mama does that to me all the time.
I just wanted you guys to meet her, the little doggie, real quick. She's so cute. 3 years old. 3 years old. Just a puppy still. Just a baby. Okay, I'll let you run back around
And
now.
she's a rescue.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah, she's a rescue.
They're the best ones.
Yeah.
We rescue each other. All right, so Miss Lindy here. I was so excited to come in and meet you and get to interview you because I've already said it on camera. I hope you're already an inspiration to me because I
thank
hope to just be able to continue still doing this when I'm your age.
You can.
Yeah, no.
Not the hiking, though.
I'm already starting to feel that. So.
Are you feeling
Oh
that?
yeah, I'm already starting to
Yeah.
feel that.
Just
so.
keep walking as long as you can. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to now.
Because this thing here is what you'll be using.
Oh, well, don't jinx me.
No, I'm not.
Jeez, thanks. So Lindy here, she's not quite 80 years old yet, but she is 79.
Well, I'm in my 79th year. I do it a little different. I turned 78, which means I just finished 78 years and now I'm 79.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's the way I look at it.
That's nice.
You know. So.
That is nice. So, how long have you been doing this?
Well, I've actually been in this van for 5 years. And previous to this van, I was in a minivan living at KFC and working there for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
So
you would just stay in the parking lot there?
yeah,
Oh,
with
okay.
their permission.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I had it in writing and it went on my dash. Police didn't care. They knocked every night at once a month at 2 a.m. I got my knock for 2 years.
Aw.
Solid. Yep. Yep.
Gotta love getting the knock. I've only had it happen one time, but I blame that on my friend, so.
I've had a lot of knocks. A
Yeah.
lot of knocks.
And for the ones that don't know what we're talking about when we say you get the knocks, like sometimes when you're parked somewhere, set up camp, like parking lots or something like that, you will get the knock by either a business owner or somebody that lives in the neighborhood or a police officer to tell you that you can't be there or you got to move on. So that's what we mean when we say we get the knock. So.
And that happens only in the cities. And I happen to be more of a city dweller than a traveler or a nomad. I have traveled a lot this year. So, but a city dweller gets more than someone who's in BLM.
Now, why don't you explain what exactly a city dweller is?
Well, I live on the streets in a small town. Everybody knows me. I worked at the Walmart for a couple of years there, so everybody knows me as a greeter from Walmart. They also knew I was living in a van. So I'm kind of the van lady, and I've met all the cops. At one point, they were knocking on my door a lot, and finally I talked to them. I said, "Why are you doing that? You all know who I am." They go, "My town is one of the towns that trains new cops, and they wanted them to have a nice intervention for once." And I always was nice, and I always showed my ID, so they would always knock on my door with the new people. And finally, I said, "Could you stop for a while?" So I just fit in. It's my community, and everybody knows me, so I'm very comfortable there. I'm not as comfortable in the wilderness. Well, I won't be in the wilderness by myself. I don't like it. I do respect the animals, the bugs and the snakes and whatever, but I don't particularly like them. So the wilderness is not me. The city is me. Mm-hmm. And until 2 years ago, I worked. So 2 years ago is when I quit Walmart, and now I am traveling a lot more than I've ever traveled because I've always worked. Mm-hmm. So.
And see, that's interesting because I've been doing this for July 1st has been 4 years that I've been on the road traveling full time. Mm-hmm. And you are actually the first person that I have met that says they are a city dweller. Mm-hmm. So it was very interesting to hear you say that you're a city dweller, because most people, they come out here and they just go seclude themselves in nature, or they're out in the woods, the mountains, the lakes, or, you know, somewhere or whatever. But that's not everybody's cup of tea, you know, so, and it's not her cup of tea.
And if you watch my videos, I'll tell you. You know, hummingbirds attack me. No, it's really bad.
Oh, I have a hummingbird feeder at my bus.
Oh, please.
I'll put it away when you come over.
They come over here. When I was in the woods in Flagstaff, they would dive at my head, these hummingbirds. I just hated them. But it was like,
That's funny.
Like, I'm sorry, but yeah. If I see a snake or anything like that, you're in trouble.
Uh-huh.
So
I woke up a couple of weeks ago to a freaking tarantula on the ceiling of my bus right above my face.
Oh no, I would be having, well, then I'd be dead. I'd have a heart attack. Uh-huh. There's no way.
Yeah, I
don't even want to look at him.
My first instinct was to kill it, so I did get a lot of backlash from that.
Oh no, I would kill that sucker in a nanosecond.
Yep.
So yeah, you invade my space, you're asking for it, okay?
Well, since you just brought up your videos,
yeah,
tell us about your YouTube channel, which I'm putting right here. This is the name of her YouTube channel, and then it'll also be, the link to her YouTube channel will be in the description of this video right here too.
Well, my YouTube channel is Lindy's Awesome Van Adventure. So it's L.A.V.A. Lindy's Awesome Van Adventure. But YouTube, you put in Lava Lindy and you'll get me.
Okay.
They've kind of shortened it up for me. And I've been doing it 5 years. First 2 years, I didn't get monetized till about 3 years ago. First 2 years I had and many of my subscribers are still there from the very beginning. 600 subscribers in 2 years, and I have around 1,300 videos.
Oh wow!
So yeah,
okay.
I was doing 3 to 4 to 5 videos a week.
Wow!
Just talking head a lot. Don't move. I don't move very well, so there's no hiking. There's no grand. Anything.
I'm sitting on her hiking chair right now.
My hiking chair that gets stuck everywhere, so yeah.
So it's just basically like a day in your life, and
it's a day in my life, and also, I like to talk and talk about what I'm a senior, so I have a lot of different thoughts from maybe what you have, because I'm in my last season, and many of my subscribers, we're in our last season. And mine is my last adventure. This is my last adventure. And that's the way I'm looking at my life right now. So I do talk a lot about things that we face at the end of our chapters. And things that, a lot of people have a lot of loneliness, depression. Honestly, I've never felt any of that. For some reason. I understand it, but I don't feel it. And I want to help people deal with it if they can. So my messages are always positive. I don't have negative, you know. I look at everything positive.
Me too. Me too.
You know, that's the way I look at things, no matter what.
Most definitely. You get
know.
one life to live.
That's it. That's it. You're not guaranteed tomorrow,
Exactly.
you know.
Yep.
So you better be present today, and you better enjoy it.
Yep.
Best you can.
That's
you know?
my motto. You live in the present and the future.
But there is
Past
no
goes behind.
Yeah, but there is no future because you're not guaranteed future.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't look at the future at all. I sometimes make plans, you know, but I also know those plans probably won't happen. So I try not to do it too often. I just
Yeah.
wake up and go, what are we doing today?
Well, not
not always.
Not only does she share like her daily life and everything on her videos, you do interview some people and stuff too.
Oh yeah, I interview people. I interview nomads, and I try to show the vans. That seems to be very, very popular. But I like to do different type of interviews. I like to do people who aren't involved in van life. I like to do interviews of just different things because we're all intertwined. The van life is intertwined in the community, and we I feel as van dwellers need to respect the community, work with the community, and make them feel as comfortable as they can be with us. Again, I live in the city, so I have built a community, and everywhere I go, I try to build a community. So
That's
I'm
awesome.
very acceptable, you know, to them, and they know me, you know, so.
And she did ask if she could interview me, so there may be a video coming up soon
yeah.
of that.
Yeah, I want to interview you too. What's fair is fair, right?
Yeah, yeah. I love doing interviews, so.
And I don't get too many young people to
Oh, I
interview.
love you so much. Thank you.
So-
This is my new friend right here. Did you guys hear that? She said young.
Young people.
Well, I do have a question about your
Yeah.
van. So, during the summertime, do you try to move to cooler climates, higher elevation, or?
Well, I did until last year. Now, because of my three-way bypass, the altitudes really affect my heart.
Yep.
So this year, someone asked me if I would come and park at their house and be a roommate. So they offered me
Oh.
a room and their whole house, and I would repay her. She was a dog sitter, and I would watch the dogs Saturday and Sundays so she could be free because she had just lost her husband, and she was 24/7 watching dogs, so she needed some freedom. So we agreed upon that, and I spent one night in the room, and beautiful room, nothing wrong with the room. I hated it. I love my van. I love being in my van. So we got electrical cords, and she had a cord in her fence, and we plugged in the electrical cords, and I have an air conditioner that vents out of there.
That was my next question.
Yeah. So I have an air conditioner freestanding that vents out of there.
Okay.
And I ran my air conditioning when it was hot, and I was quite comfortable.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
So I stayed in my van in front of her house.
awesome?
And then I would go on Saturdays and Sundays. I mean, I went into her house and talked every day. Every day we talked. And we did a lot of things. And I would watch the dogs every Saturday and Sunday,
Okay.
during the day for 8 to 9 hours so she could have freedom.
Boy, what a rough job watching dogs.
It was rough. It was rough. Oh, yes. I'm not even going to tell you how many dogs she had at one time. And I'm looking at her like, I don't know that. I mean, I love my animals, okay? But I'm, watching 4 or 5 is okay. But 10 or 12 or 14 gets to be too much.
I would be in heaven.
Oh, please. You're just like her.
I would
She-
be in
she had-
absolute heaven.
This was what was funny. She would sit and all the dogs would get over her. And then I would sit and I'd go, nope. Nobody's on my lap. Nope. And I was very strict with them. And they paid a lot of attention to me.
Well, next time you go and if you have a whole handful of dogs like that, you
I'll
just
call
send me
you.
a message. I will happily come over and help you with those dogs.
Yeah. So Yeah. But it was very interesting. It was the first time I had ever dog sat,
Uh-huh.
you know, and she'd go, God, you're so strict. And I go, yeah, but they do everything I say.
Uh-huh.
They don't do a thing you say. And you just let them crawl.
That's because they know that she'll let them get away with things.
Oh, yeah, and I don't. No, no,
Yeah.
no, no. So, yeah, it was kind of funny to see the two of us because we would just laugh. I'd go, let me handle it.
That's funny.
She had jumpers that jump over the fence. I got hit twice, body slammed by, big Dobermans flying through the air over that fence. You know how that ended, don't you?
Yeah.
That didn't happen too often.
Yeah, those are some big dogs. I actually just met a subscriber a couple of days ago walking around Tyson Wells, and he had a big, beautiful Doberman.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. But those things are huge.
Great Danes are huge.
Yeah. Actually, was it a Great Dane? It might have been a Great Dane.
It could have been a Great Dane because they're like
Dane.
a pony.
Yeah.
They're so huge.
Yeah.
A Doberman is much, much smaller.
It was a Great Dane then. Yeah, for sure.
She didn't have any Great Danes, but she had Alaska Malamutes. I mean, really big dogs. Really big dogs. Lots of smaller ones too.
Yeah.
But
I'd still be in heaven.
I know you would. She was in heaven. That's her favorite thing is dogs. She's been doing it all her life, watching dogs.
Aww.
So she was a great roommate. She was a great roommate. We got along really well.
Yeah.
But then it was, I said, well, it's time for me to leave. We agreed to so many months, and then someone else was going to come in. And I was ready. Summer was over. But that was a great summer. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very awesome. Yeah, the reason why I was asking is because, your van, I'm sure I'll get a lot of people that say something in the comments about it, is it being painted a dark color. So, like during the summertime, the sun, the darker colors attract the sun more, so.
That's what everybody tells me. I can't tell you any different because I've never had a white van. I've always had a black. This was my only option. I looked for 2 years doing, it started before COVID. And before COVID, all of a sudden van life became very popular. You couldn't find a van, You just couldn't, it didn't matter how much it was, you couldn't find one. And I looked for 2 years. And during those 2 years, I would be driving in to look at a van and they'd be calling me saying it just sold. So I got this one because I watched the ads and how they put them up, everything. I was watching how they advertised. There was one guy and he would put it up, but he wouldn't put up the rest of the information. He put a picture up and the mileage. He wouldn't put up the rest of the information because he always detailed it. And it would take him 2 to 3 weeks. Well, this took longer because they were peeling off Rockstar wrap. They were peeling off the wrap.
So this van she's talking about Rockstar, the energy drink. So it was a Rockstar energy drink van.
Delivery truck,
Yeah.
So I called him up and I said, I see that you just showed a picture of a new van. Can I come look at it? He goes, well, it's not ready. I said, can I look at it anyway? And he said, sure. And I was just getting ready to sign the paperwork. I didn't even see the van. I thought it was a white van with windows.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what was in my head. Because he didn't have a picture. He had something else. But not a picture. I didn't see the picture. I just saw the ad, however he put it up. In my mind, I'm thinking white van, windows. That's all. I didn't want a black van. I had no idea. And he said, don't you even want to see the van? Because I looked at all the paperwork. I looked at all the maintenance. They beautifully maintained. And I said, well, I guess I should. Again, thinking this is what I'm getting. And he opened the door to where they had it and they were peeling this stuff off. And I went, oh my God, a black van. And I said, well, it was meant for me to have it.
Right, yeah.
Because he hadn't advertised it yet. I forget what he was putting up, but it wasn't a picture because I didn't know it was black. And I said, yeah, I'm taking it. And I got it. He never advertised it, nothing other than putting up this line of what he had gotten in and how many miles was on it. So
did you build out the inside yourself?
I built out the inside myself. I put the solar up myself. It's all taped. And then my son came and helped me do it because
Oh.
mine were flying off. As I was driving, okay?
That's not good.
I lost 2 pedals in Salt Lake City.
Oh no.
Coming through the mountains. Yeah, so we had to do a little bit better job.
Oh. Well, we're not going to really look inside of her van right now because she didn't really tidy it up right
I
now.
didn't
So,
tidy
but
it
I
up.
mean, I'm sure on some of her videos, if you go check out her channel, you'll see a little bit inside of her van. I mean, I assume
A
you have a
lot,
bed in
yeah,
there and
yeah.
a little kitchen or something. Or I haven't even seen inside of the van yet.
I have
but
no
I am going to
kitchen.
sneak a peek after we get
Oh, you
finished with
can.
this video.
You can.
All right, well, I think that's about it. You know, I really appreciate you letting me come over and meet you. And
Well, thank you for interviewing me. That
Yes.
was very kind of you.
I was excited to, you can ask
I
my
was
friend over
excited
here.
to meet you, yeah. Because Donna's talked so much about Donna, our Canadian lady.
Hey, that's my Canadian.
Yeah, but you have to share. You have to share. I'm very sorry.
We'll arm wrestle for her.
Okay. Well, you'll win, so you're going to have to do something different. She's young.
You can tell how loved our Donna is.
Yeah,
she's an
very,
amazing lady.
Yeah, she's a very special person.
Yeah, she's the one who hooked this whole
Yeah, but don't
whole
tell
thing
her,
up.
because she's going to get a big head.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Donna's totally not watching this video
No,
right now.
she's not.
Not at all. All right, well, I
Thank you
can't
so
wait for
much.
you to come over and
Yeah.
come interview me and
Yeah, I'd
hang
love
out
to.
for a minute. So,
Yeah.
and make sure you bring
I'd
Marley
like
with
to see
you.
the bus, too.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely. I don't know if you know or not. I was living in Jeeps.
Yes, I
before the
did.
bus.
Yes, that's when I first saw you. I did see videos of you in a Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but because you're young, I don't watch the young ones.
What'd you
I
say?
watch.
'Cause I'm what?
You're young.
Okay.
I watch the older people.
Guess who this is?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Guess who?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We really should have taken a marker and put Sarah's Canadian on you somewhere like you got it tattooed.
That's right.
This is my Canadian.
she's
Look at her. Isn't she so cute? Oh God. Oh God. Lindy's going to come over and fight me for you. She's like, that's my Canadian too.
Hey everybody, great to be back in the USA.
So every time I'm always like, my Canadian, because she's in like every one of my live videos. I think you're in the chat, you know, and I'm always
Always.
like, my Canadian. Now you guys have a face to my Canadian.
Yeah.
It's only my Canadian though for 6 months out of the year or 5
That's
months
right.
out of
5
the year.
months out
So
of the year.
darn it.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for introducing me to Lindy. Like, that's
welcome.
such a sweetheart.
I
Love
know.
her.
Yes.
So I only inspired to be able to do what she's doing right now at her age, you know.
Me
so
too. That's what it's all about.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
being
Donna's
outside.
actually set up camp with her right now too. So
Yep.
so thank you so
Thank
much.
you. I'm glad
And
you guys got to
I
meet.
love you.
I love
My Canadian Lindy.
That's it.
All right, Lindy. Well, thank you for letting me come over.
Thank
and
you.
I hope we can remain in touch. Actually,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
that would
yeah.
be awesome.
We need to exchange phone
For
numbers.
sure.
Yeah.
I'd love to keep in touch
Yeah,
with you.
Yeah.
And yeah, give me a hug.
Okay. All right.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.